Heartbreak can feel like the end of the world, but what if the words you speak could help your heart heal faster? Heartbreak is one of life's most painful experiences. When someone you've given your heart to walks away, or when love doesn't turn out the way you hoped, it can feel like your entire world is crumbling. The sleepless nights, the heavy chest, the endless overthinking, it all makes you wonder, will I ever feel whole again? The truth is, heartbreak hurts because love was real. But here's something most people overlook. Healing begins not just with time, but with the words you speak to yourself every day. Your inner dialogue, the quiet, constant stream of thoughts, can either keep you trapped in pain or guide you toward peace and recovery. That's where affirmations come in. Affirmations are positive statements you repeat to yourself to challenge negative thoughts, rebuild confidence, and rewire your brain. Science shows that affirmations can reduce stress, increase self-worth, and even shift your perspective during hard times. And when it comes to heartbreak, they're like medicine for the soul. Reminders that even in your pain, you are still whole, worthy, and capable of love again. Today, we'll explore 10 powerful affirmations for healing a broken heart. We'll unpack their meaning, why they work, and how you can use them in your own journey of recovery. By the end, you'll have a toolkit of words that will help your heart heal faster and stronger. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and join us as we turn heartbreak into healing. Let's dive in. Affirmation 1. I am allowed to grieve, but I am also allowed to heal. Heartbreak often feels like a storm you can't escape. The pain is so heavy that many people either suppress their feelings or get lost in them. This affirmation is about balance. By saying, I am allowed to grieve, you give yourself permission to feel sadness, anger, and loss without guilt. Too often, society pushes people to move on quickly or be strong. But grief is natural. It's proof that love mattered. Denying your feelings only prolongs the pain. The second part, but I am also allowed to heal, is equally important. It reminds you that grief doesn't have to last forever. Healing is not betrayal. Smiling again doesn't mean you never loved deeply. This affirmation acknowledges that both grief and recovery can coexist. Practical tip. Each morning, write this affirmation in a journal and follow it with one sentence describing how you feel. Over time, you'll notice the shift from pain toward healing. Affirmation 2. This heartbreak is not the end of my story. In the thick of heartbreak, it often feels final, like the end of love, hope, or even happiness. But life continues. This affirmation is a reminder that heartbreak is not your destination. It's only a chapter. By saying, this heartbreak is not the end of my story, you shift your perspective. Painful endings can lead to beautiful beginnings. Many people look back years later and realize heartbreak was the turning point that redirected them toward better relationships, deeper self-love, or unexpected opportunities. Practical tip. Each time your mind tells you, I'll never love again, repeat this affirmation out loud. Pair it with visualization. Imagine yourself years from now, happy and fulfilled, looking back at this moment as something you overcame. Affirmation 3. I release the past and open myself to new beginnings. One of the hardest parts of heartbreak is letting go of what could have been. The mind replays old memories, conversations, and imagined futures. This affirmation is about acceptance and release. By affirming, I release the past, you acknowledge that clinging to what's gone won't change it. The second part, I open myself to new beginnings, plants hope in your heart. It shifts your energy away from loss and toward possibility. Think of it like decluttering. When you clear space in your heart, you make room for something new to grow. Practical tip. Write down one memory or thought that keeps you stuck, then physically tear or burn the paper after repeating this affirmation. The act reinforces emotional release. Affirmation 4. I am worthy of love that is real, lasting, and healthy. Heartbreak often leaves people questioning their worth. Was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? This affirmation directly challenges that lie. By repeating I am worthy, you reclaim your self-esteem. And by specifying love that is real, lasting, and healthy, you set a new standard. You remind yourself that your heart deserves more than temporary affection, manipulation, or inconsistency. This affirmation empowers you not only to heal, but also to seek love that honors who you are.
I am worthy of love that is real, lasting, and healthy.
Affirmation 5. My happiness is not dependent on anyone else. Heartbreak hurts because so much of your joy was tied to another person. But your happiness is not something another human being controls. It's something you can build from within. This affirmation helps you reclaim your independence. It reminds you that while relationships add beauty, your core happiness comes from your own choices, passions, and mindset. When you internalize this, heartbreak no longer feels like the destruction of your world, just the loss of one part of it. Practical tip: write a list of 5 small things that bring you joy outside of relationships. A hobby, nature, music, learning something new. Every time you say this affirmation, choose one to practice. Affirmation 6. Every day, my heart becomes stronger and lighter. Healing is a process, and it can be frustrating when progress feels slow. This affirmation shifts your focus from impatience to growth. By repeating it, you remind yourself that healing is happening, even if you don't notice it day to day. Each tear shed, each night you survive, each memory that hurts a little less is proof that your heart is recovering. This affirmation brings hope. It transforms healing from an abstract idea into a daily reality. Practical tip: at the end of each week, write one sentence about how you've improved since the week before. You'll see proof that your heart is indeed growing stronger and lighter. Affirmation 7. I am grateful for the lessons this heartbreak has taught me. Gratitude can feel impossible in heartbreak, but every painful experience carries wisdom. Maybe it taught you about boundaries, about what you truly need in a partner, or about your own strength. This affirmation shifts your view of heartbreak from pure loss to hidden growth. It doesn't deny the pain, it reframes it as something that, in time, will benefit you. Gratitude doesn't erase heartbreak, but it lightens it. It turns scars into teachers instead of prisons. Practical tip: each night, write down one small lesson you've gained from this breakup. Even if it's just, I learned I can survive without them, you're planting seeds of growth. Affirmation 8. I forgive myself and I forgive them so I can be free. Resentment and guilt are heavy burdens after heartbreak. You might blame yourself for mistakes, or carry anger toward your ex. Both keep you tied to the past. This affirmation is about freedom. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing bad behavior or forgetting what happened. It means releasing the grip that pain has on you. By forgiving yourself, you let go of shame. By forgiving them, you cut the emotional cord that binds you to bitterness. Both acts are for your healing, not theirs. Practical tip: write a letter of forgiveness, to yourself or your ex, that you never send. Just the act of putting it into words can be deeply freeing. Affirmation 9. I choose peace over bitterness. When heartbreak leaves you raw, bitterness can creep in. You may want revenge, or you may find yourself replaying anger again and again. This affirmation gives you a choice: peace or bitterness. By repeating I choose peace, you reclaim power over your emotions. You remind yourself that while you can't control what happened, you can control how you respond. Choosing peace doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop letting anger poison your healing. Practical tip: each time bitterness rises, pause, take a deep breath, and repeat this affirmation 3 times. It interrupts the cycle of negative thoughts. On screen, whispered, I choose peace, repeated 3 times. Affirmation 10. I am open to love again when the time is right. One of the most damaging beliefs after heartbreak is, I'll never love again. This affirmation replaces despair with hope. By saying I am open, you acknowledge that your heart, though wounded, is still alive and capable of loving. By adding when the time is right, you remove pressure. It's not about rushing, it's about trusting the future. This affirmation gives you permission to hope for love again, while also giving yourself space to heal. Practical tip: when you repeat this affirmation, close your eyes and picture yourself in the future, healthy, happy, and loved. Not because you can't live without it, but because you deserve it. Heartbreak is painful, but it is also proof that you loved deeply, bravely, and sincerely. Healing takes time, but affirmations are tools that can speed the process by reshaping your inner world. These 10 affirmations, from I am allowed to grieve, but I am also allowed to heal, to I am open to love again when the time is right, are reminders that your worth, your joy, and your future are still intact. They don't erase heartbreak overnight, but they plant seeds of strength, hope, and renewal. Say them daily, write them down, speak them into your mirror, carry them in your heart. Because with each word, you're not just healing, you're building a stronger, wiser, more loving version of yourself. And one day, when your heart feels whole again, you'll look back and realize that these words weren't just affirmations. They were bridges, from pain to peace, from heartbreak to healing, from endings to new beginnings.